but eventually they are getting it. So thank you. Miss Kelly, are you the one recording this? I appreciate it. Thank you. You're looking lovely as ever. So I want to welcome Nick. You have to tell us how to pronounce your name, NKECHI. Is that the right way? Unmute, please. Unmute. So when we get back, okay, there you go. Hello,
Can you hear me now?
hello.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Tell us
My
how
name
to
is-
pronounce your name.
Can you hear me very well? Can you hear me? Can you hear me very well?
Yes. Tell us
Can
how
you
to
hear me very
pronounce
well?
it. Yes.
My name is NKECHI THERESA NWOGU. NKECHI THERESA NWOGU. Can you hear me?
Yes. NKECHI THERESA.
Yes.
Did
Yes,
you hear
that's my
that?
name. NKECHI THERESA NWOGU.
NKECHI THERESA NWOGU.
Yes.
NWOGU.
Yes. Yes.
All right. So we're gonna just hang tight. We're gonna get to you. We're really gonna be quickly doing this, looking at the folks that are here, the usual suspects, the one who wants to be millionaires.
Okay.
Yes, and I'm so proud of this team all across
Thank
the
you very
globe. Miss Julie, Miss Kelly, we have Ruth is from Missouri, and of course Jacqueline and Merle from New Jersey. Guess who we are missing? California. It must be up to something right now. But anyway, we will give them some grace. We will continue with what we are doing. And for the benefit of NKECHI, since this is the first time that you are participating with our global business preview.
Yes, yes, yes.
Global preview. We're gonna just kick it up a notch to move really, really quickly for the benefit of other folks. Thank you though for participating consistently for all the others. So we are very happy to have you in our mix, NKECHI. And I cannot tell you how we've been waiting. You guys in Africa are always busy, including Bishop. But you know, it's okay because as you know, we are partnering with you as we explode here in the US. As a matter of fact, I had some calls already from Dallas, Texas. As you know, Dallas is saturated with Nigerians. So I'm hoping that they're gonna catch up. But the recording of this is gonna help as we move our business together, okay? So moving forward together. If you would allow me, I'm just gonna go ahead and begin. Like I said, we are doing this, we're gonna move really swiftly, but then we don't want to lose the essence of why we're doing it on Wednesdays, because we want to have a platform for English speaking individuals. As we know, as you know, most of us know, UNO has been established for Filipinos and by Filipinos. But we insist other nationalities need to have that piece of the pie. So here we are, going on 2 years, but we are gonna make it. So thank you so much. Let me go ahead and share my screen. So this is what your guests are gonna expect on Wednesdays. This is a business presentation that's being handled and hosted by a US Midwest team, including Miss Kelly from the Philippines, and also UAE and Hong Kong and Africa, especially Ola has been participating with us. So I'm glad that you are here today. We are gonna, as a start, I wanna welcome everybody to make sure that you turn on your video. And I understand some of our folks, especially in the United States, are at work, so they cannot turn on their video, but they do hook up with their earbuds so they can listen in. As much as possible, I want you to please type in your name and location. And if you're a new invite, please go ahead and put it in the chat. open your, mute your microphone. And if we had guests here, we're going to ask them and encourage them to keep an open mind, because as you know, there's a lot of mindset out there against multi-level marketing. So we want to ask them whatever they have known or experienced about multi-level marketing company, whether, especially if it's negative, to put it on the side and give an opportunity for them to hear this wonderful presentation. We are doing this every Wednesday. And as you know, all the flags represented in this poster today, we have a guest from Lagos, Nigeria. But if you think about it, all of the flags represented at the bottom, this is the only English business preview that's being offered weekly. And these are the time slots for those specific locations. It is also offered in Tagalog that happens every Thursday at 7 p.m. And that is being hosted, tandem hosting between Miss Kelly here and our lovely Miss Julie. Okay, so if you know of anybody who are Filipinos, regardless if they're Filipinos or not, they are able to access a Tagalog version of this Zoom business presentation. Now, at this point, this is where we actually ask the participants of the Zoom to go ahead and let us know what's going on, because we'd love to hear some news that we could use, something that's exciting or not exciting, but this is one of the values that we bring to you. Ms. Kelly, if you are here, please go ahead and conduct this.
Yes. Hello, business partners. So we are now on the news that you can use, Uno reporting from the field, where we share some news about our country, about COVID updates, about Uno Premier. So I'll be starting with the Philippines. We just finished our national elections last Monday, and we are still waiting for the official proclamation, but we now have the majority of votes under our new president, Bongbong Marcos. If you are familiar, he's the son of the previous president of the Philippines back in the days in the 1970s to 80s. So a lot of Filipinos, majority actually were happy, but there are still some people who are, still not accepting the result, but it's normal. But hopefully with the new president, we are praying for better Philippines. Anyway, there are also some news. I'm not sure if these are fake news, but they were spreading news that there will be a lockdown by this week because the election is already over. But I also have searched, but COVID updates actually, COVID cases are actually going down as well here in the Philippines, which is good news. But we never know. So again, for our business partners here in the country, or even also globally, just stay safe, and also take our Uno Premier products to keep us healthy, and also spread this opportunity, as spread the gift of health as well as the business opportunity to our friends and other people. All right, so let me ask some other people here to share news about the country, your state, or your Uno Premier activities. Good morning, Sir Romeo. Do you want to share something?
Yeah, morning. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
I just came in actually. I have a guest. I just came up from upstairs. I have guests. Okay, so you require me to say something about
Any updates that you can share?
Well, I just want to talk about the recent happenings here. I think you have talked already. I don't know. I just
Yes, I shared that we have our new president, but we are still waiting for the official proclamation. But
uh
yes, the majority already has spoken.
huh.
But as Ms. Bronwyn has said, not everybody, of course, is happy about the results. So if you can share your opinion here as well.
Well, I don't want to be actually biased, but what's happening in here is they're questioning about the turnout of the votes for the front runner, who is Bombo Marcos. I think everyone knows about him, right? So even if you are in US or which country you are from, you should know about what's happening. So the people, most of the people who are questioning that is the rival opponent, okay, which is on the other party. But actually, what it's from the TV today, from the news, it says that the Comelec has done their best to deliver a credible result for this. And the issues that they are accusing of, actually, they were able to somehow find out that it was clean. Yes, there were some let's say irregularities or something, but they were able to come up with a good reasoning. Okay, so I hope that what we mean is it's obviously especially for Filipinos. Actually, I don't know. Filipino is not a good loser, but they have always something in their mind if they lose, something like that. What I'm saying is, for me, I just want to be transparent. Well, I really love Marcos, what he has been doing before. Okay, I'm not a person who is not aware of what the Marcos has done before. It's for me, it's true that it was wrong reports from the book or something like that, that most of the people, especially the young ones, were able to believe on that. So for me, it doesn't matter whether you are being accused of or someone who has taken some ill-gotten wealth or something like that, as long as, because the father cannot, it is the father's wrongdoings, for example, if there are. So this is a different person. So that's what we have to come up for. And 31 million is not easy for them to question this, because it's the majority of the people who has done that right decision, I guess. I think that's the only thing that we are not going to talk about so much politics, but this is my own opinion. This is my own opinion only. So hopefully, whatever he will become official or not, I think they have very good vision. They have a very good goal of having its unified team. So especially if you are running a country, you should have to be unified first, because for me, for example, if I'm the president, it will be very hard for me as a leader to start something new, to implement my plans if someone is from my team is opposing. You know what I'm saying? So we have to come up with one decision. It's like what we are doing here in UNO. So there's a system, okay? So the boss, the founder has made already a system that we have to follow. Otherwise, we'll collapse. That's the opinion that I can give you guys. So I don't know if you agree with me or not, but that's my own opinion. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sir Romeo. Yes, I'm also praying for a peaceful, and also praying for acceptance, of course,
Yeah.
for the other party. Anyway, the votes has already been casted. So let us just hope that everyone will just unite whatever party you believe into, and just move forward and
Yeah.
hope for a better Philippines. You know, it's Miss Bronwyn also mentioned that we each one of us are individual. Of course, there is the government that we can follow the rules and support to, but it will all depend on us, on how we live our lives, on how we work for ourselves and for our family. So let us just hope for the best.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Yes. And any other news here? How about in UAE? I saw Mom Julie. You want to share something?
Mom Julie cannot get out.
How are you, Mom Julie? I can't hear you.
So UAE. Yes, Ma'am Kelly, I'm
How did you
always here for
celebrate
you.
Mother's Day in UAE?
Yeah, happy Mother's Day. Okay, and of course, good morning, everyone, and welcome to our share for today, Miss NKECHI NWOGU. I hope I pronounce your name right. Hello, ma'am. Good morning, good evening, whatever your time there in Nigeria.
Yes.
Okay, and I want first to congratulate the Team USA who just had their Uno e-commerce training. Right, Ma'am Bronwyn? So happy to you. That was Saturday, and Sir Coach Rian telling I have a lot of nosebleed because you have your training and we have also training from him that time, Saturday at the same time. Okay, so I just came from outside and it is really, the weather is, that's the weather we have right now. At 1 p.m., 49 degrees, down now it's 7, what's the time now? It's still 39 degrees, so it's still hot in UAE. So it's okay, part of the life, and whoever wins is my president, although I made a campaign here in Philippines and also in UAE, but we won. But it's okay, whatever the majority votes, we will respect that. Okay, we are, if someone lose, someone's win. So that's just like that. It's a matter of acceptance only. No need to argue. Okay, that's it, Ma'am Kelly. And of course, coronavirus here in UAE is 280, and we have the recoveries, fast recovery we have, so it's almost done. Okay, so, and there is good news here in UAE. There is something, not problem, but a good problem anywhere in the world. Here in UAE, the ruler or the Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum announces for those who are unemployed, they are going to give like an income temporary for them. And they will give also insurance. That is the good news from UAE. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Ma'am Kelly, Ma'am Bronwyn. Back to you.
For your update. Yes, any updates here? How about in the US? Please unmute if you want to share something.
Because I want to piggyback on Julie about this e-commerce. It is a challenge. Some people are not technical. And the worst thing is really communication. We speak English, but we still don't understand each other. But if we just stay strong, it's going to happen. There is no doubt, even our grand upline, we had a meeting last night that UNO is really investing most of their money and also teaching the distributors with this e-commerce. So in the Philippines, you're 2 years ahead of us. And you're making millions of pesos, a majority of them. So we are just starting again with a new challenge and a new track. Rest assured, we are gonna continue with our path, especially that we have engaged leaders right now from all walks of life here in the United States. So no matter how small our team is at this point, we don't have anywhere else but to go up. So I appreciate everybody's continued prayers as we learn new skills, as we learn to sing Kumbaya. We are not only conquering the US, we want to help and lift everybody up all across the 4 corners of the world. Red Lines International has this big campaign moving forward with Africa. So US and Africa hand in hand together. And this is the first time that they're fully doing a full launch every single day. My group chat, because that's the way they do it. My group chat is just pinging all over. So if you guys are not a fan of being woken up in the whole holy hour in the morning, I got a challenge for you. You probably need to go to a hypnotist or something that would say, welcome the pings in the morning. Welcome all the notification in the morning, because that's the only way we're going to make money. But this is just the beginning. Eventually, we will fall into our norm. So I want everybody just, everybody's been there, still going through it. And it's just comforting to know that we do have our cross-line support, just as these beautiful people that are here shown. You are angels to the US team and vice versa. So we continue as we move forward, okay? So thank you for that, Miss Kelly. You can go ahead and continue.
Thank you, Ms. Bronwyn. And that's great news as well. All right, anyone else here who wants to share about your country, about a news that we can use?
This is Jeff sharing again from the USA, not particularly a country perspective, but really a global perspective. I thank you so much for sharing with us the results of the election in the Philippines, because our global politics are so interconnected today. So what happens in one country, yes, affects many countries all around the world. One thing I'm grateful of is that wars such as going on in Ukraine and with Russia and with NATO and the European Union, they haven't seemed to have affected our business, directly. But there is the possibility that trade and international shipping will become so expensive, will be shut down as it was earlier in the pandemic. All we need is the Panama Canal to be closed. So it's very, very important that we keep abreast of what's happening politically in the world, how it may affect our business. But thank God, right now, today, we seem to be on good footing. Mom Julie, you said it's 39 degrees Celsius in UAE. Do you know that that's 102 degrees Fahrenheit? That is extremely hot.
Yes. That's why
Then one other thing,
aircon.
that high temperature reminds me that just 2 days ago, I had a fever of 100.2. I just knew that I had COVID, because COVID is on the rise here in the United States. And not only do we have the subvariant strains BA2, but we've got BA3 and 4 that are now becoming prevalent here in the US. Hospitalizations are increasing. Fortunately, deaths are still decreasing. We've come out with a number of new treatments for the vaccine, not just preventative treatments in the form of vaccines, but actual medicines that are medicinal to treat once infection has taken place. That's a great advancement here in our country. I hope that these drugs spread throughout the world, but please be mindful. If it's not COVID, there still are other germs that are going around here. Hypertension and cardiovascular disease and diabetes, they haven't slacked up not one bit. So let's totally be mindful of all of the potential illnesses that are out there that we face every day, but also be grateful that we have got a solution.
Jeff, thank you so much. Listen, there is an echo when you talk, so it's kind of muffled. I didn't want to interrupt you, so you may want to make some adjustments in your area. As he is doing this, I just want to piggyback on what he said. Yes, we did have allergy symptoms. For me, I was down for a couple of days, especially people like us who are volunteering to do this. We are in the front line. So, our thought is like, oh my gosh, what are the people going to think if I can't make it to this global BP? If we're supposed to be taking supplements and we still get down, we still go down. We are still susceptible to things, but not as bad if we were not taking our supplements. So as you know, we're still working, we're still doing a lot of things. So yes, our products are wonderful. So as hopefully Jeff will resolve his issues at his end by the time we get back to him. But let's go ahead, for the sake of this presentation, move forward. Ms. Kelly, thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. and then all the reporting from other states. I'm really missing California. Anyway, here we go. We all know that we, at this juncture, this is the time when we actually tell people about how UNO started. UNO started in the Philippines in 2007. And then from there, they decided in 2015 to roll it out to the US. Everyone knows that most of the top earners and the thousands of millionaires created from the local are really young folks, students who are hungry, who have the desire to succeed. And the products happen to be state of the art that they were able to launch in the Philippines. Now, fast forward in 2015, when Irby Chua, William Barbo, and Oliver Chua decided that, you know what, it is time for us to roll it out to the folks who have more disposable income, that are high executives and high level people who have access to more money. With the OFWs in mind, they decided to launch UNO Premier, and that's when they started the global expansion. With that, they actually produced more premier products to cater to the higher echelon market. And those are the products that you see on the right-hand side. With the Procardio, as you notice, there's a difference in packaging. Just to put things in perspective, I want to mention a little bit about these three leaders, these three gentlemen in front of you on the top right. Most of us know them already from global VPs. But if there was a new person here, we're going to proceed and talk to them about how these people decided, after failed attempts to build an empire on their own with other global companies in the Philippines, they decided to scratch that because they keep starting and then they fall, they keep starting and then they fall. So at one point they huddled together and say, you know what, with the combined experiences that we have with Irby Chua's innovation in finding the right products to market, William Barbo's servant leadership, because he's got a background in duplication and working at McDonald's, and Oliver Chua's innovation when it comes to technology and online stores, they decided that they're going to bring in all the 60 plus years of experience to build one solid UNO. So they have succeeded in doing that. To date, we now have a warehouse in Las Vegas and a fulfillment center. As you know, we also are in 20 countries and 11 offices worldwide, and they have since created over 300 millionaires. Take a look at all the certification at the right-hand side. We are FDA approved in the countries that we deliver the products, that we market the products. We are super branded. What that means is that every time you mention any of the products, it's got this feel-good experience for some people, that some people will spare no expense in purchasing our products because they know it's reliable and they know that it's tested, certified, and all those wonderful things that come along with the products that you trust. So we are UNO Local. I've given you a little bit more information. OFWs, we all are familiar that we are overseas foreign workers. And those are the people that actually leave the Philippines after they have achieved their certifications and their degrees, whether they are hotel and restaurant management folks, they are doctors, pharmacists, cruise directors, architects, engineers. They get contracted outside the Philippines to go to Saudi Arabia, to go to Hong Kong, to go to Singapore, to go to Europe, to go to the United States, to fill the jobs and then send money to the Philippines, to their loved ones, to their families. And what is the exchange for that? The exchange is missing on life events, missing on caring for their aging parents. Those are the values that Filipinos have that is being sabotaged by this OFW concept. But nevertheless, we are able to provide and boost the Philippine economy. We're talking about over 2 million OFWs from all countries, all parts of the world, sending remittances to the Philippines in the tune of 32 billion a year. Okay, so now with UNO, we are now saying, hey, you know what? Let's ship products. Let's ship our products and and then try to bring back all the OFWs that are located in all parts of the world. And if you become part of this wonderful organization, you're going to hear more and more about how that is being made possible in the last couple of years. Why? Because our products are wonderful. Cappuccino with Goyabana and Moringo. I'm just going to go through this quickly. We're highlighting the products, and I cannot wait to hear from NKECHI how cappuccino is really doing in Lagos, Nigeria. These are the products. We have beauty and health and wellness products. We only have one toothpaste that's multi-purpose, that I was told. And then of course, our Nutri Hair Shampoo and our valuable supplements. Our supplements are wonderful. We have skincare, personal care, and health and wellness products. And this is what our West Insula office looks like. When you walk in, when you want to venture in this global online, that's trending online company and business opportunity, you walk into West Insula, that is situated in the heart of the financial district in the Philippines. You walk into marble floors, well-staffed, everything lends itself for closing a deal. So do not hesitate to send people over to West Insula or any other offices that UNO is present, because there are people there that would welcome them. The only thing that I'm going to advise you is that before you go, you make sure that you are not wearing flip-flops or cut off jeans or exposing, sleeveless, because there is a dress code. And that's what I really loved about UNO and setting the standards once you become part of our business. This is what the map looks like of the world. Let's talk about all the OFWs. As you know, I've mentioned that they're in Saudi Arabia, they're in UAE. They since managed to build and include other nationalities. Remember, we talked about UNO as is made for Filipinos and by Filipinos. Now that is changing, and we are changing that trend as we speak right now, the few people that are here in this room. I want to emphasize that on the left-hand side, although we have no representation as yet, there are people that are working the business in these areas in Australia, South Korea, Japan, Taiwan, Pakistan, India, Canada, Saudi Arabia, and other African countries, because of our strength as wonderful storytellers, and our products really work, and we continue to spread the word. And with that the landscape is gonna change fairly soon if we continue with what we are doing right now. Okay, here in the Dealer Center, I want to make mention, just as most of the people that are here in the Zoom, we are not paid staff. We are not paid distributors. We are here solely because we really want to get the word out for UNO, because we see the potential and we see the earning potential for everybody. Health is wealth. Is what we are thinking when it comes to the small team here in Cincinnati, helping out the rest of the world to make sure that this is possible for everyone. Okay, so we are definitely conquering the global market. We are in 20 countries, and we have over 11 international offices around 4 continents. We have made many millionaires, and we are in the United States. This is, you're gonna hear the Americans say, the proof is in the pudding. And so as you can see, this is our certification. And also, this is a poster from when they launched the fulfillment center in Las Vegas. This is what it looks like in all parts of the world that we are represented. We are not only Filipinos. We share different faces, different walks of life, regardless of who you are. Whether you're in Hong Kong, I'm always thankful for all of the domestic workers in Hong Kong. For over 12 years now, they have carried the torch. And Paul Chang being the leader, and Madame Leslie, she and Paul has actually made quite an impact with the domestic foreign workers, being able to send them home, giving them the quality of life. And I want to thank them for using the products and sharing the testimonies. We don't have a representation for Hong Kong right now, but there are some Zooms that they do come in and share with us. Nigeria, as you can see, these people are not simply laymen, not trying to take away from the different levels of profession, but you know, it elevates our company's position when you see pharmacists and doctors and mechanical engineers endorsing the products because they use it. United Arab Emirates, you know that is very hard to get any products out there, and their business practices is very, very strict. This is a melting pot. Thank God to Wilson Tolentino and Miss Julie and Romeo when they were there. They actually laid out the foundation for these people. So we continue to do that as we march on to our 12, 13, 14, 15 years coming June. When you are part of this system, you have access to all of these training and resources, let alone the small group chats that is going on every single day, every minute. We have a set of, we have a doctor on board, we have a nutritionist, and we have a set of what they call the digital mentors who teaches people how to do selling online. In the United States and also in Nigeria, we have established a food supplement orientation that happens once a month. We're going to make an announcement for the next one in the United States happening pretty soon. But I believe in Nigeria, they set the date already for May 20th, but I'll go ahead and confirm that before this is over. We just concluded training with our USA Ecom team. So this is something that we're really excited about, and we are relying on our partners like Miss Julie and Miss Kelly and Romeo to hold our hand as we dip into this journey. You are way ahead of us. You've made a lot of money, and we want to be like you. So again, thank you for your offer for help, and just watch out for our reaching out to you. One Lifestyle, we talked about, this is the company introduced this a couple of months ago in particular areas, not in the United States yet. But as you can see, the product package in Nigeria is shown here. Remember, the amount of money that you invest here is less than the Premier Plus or the Premier Plus packages. This is exclusively for people who just want to direct sale. Okay, so the startup is pretty easy and it comes with a store. So if you know of anybody, this is something that they may want to explore. As you know, Uno's products have been highlighted and still are in the Philippine Pharmaceutical Directory. Our products are not only supplemental, they're actual therapeutic, meaning all of these over 30,000 physicians and practitioners in the Philippines write out prescriptions to cure and to alleviate the aches and pains of people that they treat. These are the products that are available in the United States that is giving us the direct sale commission right out of our Uno store. Remember, if you are a US account holder, you are entitled for a US store, which is limited to a number of products, but they are all premium products. I'm really thankful that virgin coconut oil, cryptorganic, grapeseed extract came into the United States last year, and we are doing very, very well as far as having people actually distribute them. Just highlighting on two of the products that are wonderful, virgin coconut oil, especially in these days of still infections, not just COVID threat, but a lot. It is Paris antifungal, antiviral, and antiparasitic. Also, glutathione capsule. This wonderful is very famous in US, not only in the US, but also in the Philippines and in Africa. Knowing that this is not only, as you know, prostate cancer is rampant and it doesn't pick or choose a race. Having this with having access to glutathione is so important. So it's important that you know your products, and you're going to know more about that as you become part of our business. Now I'm going to stop right here. I'm turn over the platform to Jeffrey Brewster, and hopefully things have been resolved. And let's just do a few testing as we move on. Go ahead, Jeff.
Okay, how's the sound now? Is the
Still
sound
pretty
better?
faint. Are you using a microphone?
Yes, I am, but let me change.
So while you're doing that, I do want to welcome Jade Montgomery that just joined from our Cincinnati team. I also want to welcome Jenilyn from New York. Go ahead, Jeff.
Okay, testing. How does this sound?
Perfect. Yes. Jackpot.
Give us a moment and we'll get it right. You know, I am really, really excited this morning for a number of reasons. You know, I love when we begin the Zoom and we look at the number of participants and we multiply it by 1,000, 10,000. And it sounds so great, but in actuality, we have that many business partners around the world. Just think about it. They're just not here. And they're not here because they're out there working the business. And that's exciting. It's exciting to me that we have another opportunity to get it right. Like, ask yourself, did you make your financial targets yesterday? And how are you doing today? Did you prospect as many potential business partners as you could have? Well, how are you doing today? The excitement is that we have still yet another opportunity each and every day to work this business and maximize the potentials. Let me just call on a couple of people. And I don't mean to put you on the spot, but we're a small group of investors right now. And I just want to hear from you. Mom Julie, how are you working the business right now?
Yes, Sir Jeffrey, how are you? How I'm working with the business right now? I'm doing online.
You're doing online.
Through online, yeah, online, sharing my my Uno shop right now, Philippines, and at the same time, I'm doing also my drop shipping here in UAE. Although we don't have the physical office right now, but still we have the virtual office. So I keep continuing sharing our business to everyone.
Hey, we're in a virtual world right now. So you operating a virtual office, you're right on point. You're online and you're international. You have expanded your business from the UAE to the Philippines.
Yes.
Is that not a great way to work this business? This is what I'm talking about, folks. This is what is so exciting to me. Mom Kelly, tell us, how are you working your business today?
Well, I'm working my business today by keeping my team intact, constant communication with the team, checking on them, how they are. And also with my e-commerce business, I just continue to share my Uno shop or passive income. Thank you, Jeff.
All right, two great things. Communication. How many of us are communicating our business? You know, there's a thing when you sell real estate, they say, you know, you never want to be a secret agent. You want everybody to know what you're doing, right? So that's the opportunity that we have. Let's get excited. Let's communicate this business. How far can we go? We can go all around the world. This is the platform that we stand on today. And if this is not exciting to you, I don't know what possibly could be. Sir Romeo, let me just ask you, how are you working this business today?
Yeah, good morning, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Jeffrey, for this question. Yeah, for me, since I've started Uno since 2014, as you may know nowadays that I'm not building my network, not much of that, but I'm advocating about the products. I just love the products. That's why I'm very proud if I talk to people. I'm using my e-commerce Uno shop business. I have some orders coming from there. At the same time, most of my orders are from my the community, within my family, the neighborhood, and they're all product users. So that's good for me. I'm helping
Yes.
people at the same time benefiting financially. Thank
Hey,
you.
that is fantastic, because that is one of the ways that we can excel today, through direct selling. And Sir Romeo is doing that. He's already built his network. Now he's focusing further on direct sales. This is great. You know, we all are consumers, right? And if we're not consuming, we're really cheating ourselves. We're not maximizing our financial potential by being customers and consumers ourselves. And that's our business. That's what we do with profitable consumerism, right? We can make that profit by brushing our teeth, washing our face, moisturizing our skin, because we all are consumers in this profitable consumer market. How great is that? Is anybody else excited about that? Come on, put it in the chat. Tell me, I'm excited. I'm excited to do this business today because the opportunity is here. With profitable consumerism, Ma'am Brahman, let's advance 2 slides. Let me tell you how easy it is. And I just want to remind us how easy it is when we cut out the middleman. That's how we're going to make our money. Remember, we're getting rebates on every purchase that we make, and we're also getting rebates on our team's purchases. So, energize your team. Communicate with your team, as Ms. Kelly says. Direct selling, share the products that Sir Romeo is doing. This is how we can maximize this potential. Remember, we've invested one time, and that's all it takes to be a distributor for life. We don't have those annual fees, and we don't have mandatory minimums. However, we do want to reach our financial targets. We want to hit that 62.5 NUC every month. 11 o'clock. Why? Because this is our business model. And if we don't work the business will not work for us. Let's go on, because I really get excited about what Uno is doing today with direct retail selling. We are at the forefront again of the multi-level marketing industry with our global marketing platform through direct retail sales. Let me just remind you, look at the trajectory of direct retail selling since 2010. It has constantly gone up. And now that the pandemic is upon us, it is exponentially increasing. And when we look at sales by category, look at what is leading the market. Wellness products. We are in the right place at the right time with the right stuff. Can you say, I am excited over this opportunity? Of course you can, and of course you should, because we've got the tools to do it. Let's go further. When I talk about having the tools to maximize our potential, I'm talking about maximizing our profit margins. Not only are our products of the highest quality, not only are they of the highest sustainability, but they are among the highest in profit margins. So if you're looking to develop your business through direct retail sales, you've got the right products. So what are we waiting for? Come on, let's get excited. Let's look at the opportunity that big profit margins can bring. Look at this. You can make this amount of money, $742, in a month's time, in 2 weeks' time. And the great thing is you can do this in a week's time. That is an exciting opportunity. Would you not say? Let's go further, because our opportunities only get better. We have no territorial boundaries. We're a global company, and look at our e-commerce platform. Mom Julie is working her e-commerce platform from the UAE all the way to the Philippines. Mom Kelly, all over the Philippines. She's working her Uno shop. This is our opportunity. We have a turnkey system, and our next slide will show us just how simple it is. Come on, we do this every day, right? We drive people to our own store. Our customers will then purchase their products right online. Our Uno management staff will verify that purchase, verify the order, package and drop ship the products directly to our customer's doorstep. It doesn't get any simpler than that. We have no inventory to manage, no products to manage, no accounting, no processing. It is as simple as 1, 2, 3. And that third step being collect your check. Go to your e-wallet and cut your check. Come on, now is the time for us to get excited about direct retail selling. The opportunity is here. Not only here in our own countries, but across the globe. Mom Bronwyn, let's proceed, because we have the opportunity that we offer you from the United States to anywhere in the entire world. And that is to build and do business with us here in the USA. We know that many of you have family here, have friends in the US, have colleagues and coworkers who are working abroad. They're right here. And so are we. And we can drop ship anywhere in the continental United States, Canada, or Alaska. We have and guess what? We've created a website just for distributors. We invite you to go to healthydays365.store. This is our platform just for you distributors who want to be global entrepreneurs. It's that simple. How exciting is this opportunity? You can be an instant global entrepreneur with our platform today. Uno is actually the way. Let's go further, because our company actually has a foundation of multi-level marketing. Think about that. Being in business by yourself sometimes can be very difficult. There are many startup costs to the business, and there are many jobs and performances that need to be done within a business to make it successful. You can be the president, but how effective are you when you're the president, the secretary, the janitor, the groundskeeper, the accountant? That's a lot of hats to wear for one person. So in our multi-level marketing structure, we build a team, we build a company, and look at the potential earnings that we can earn as a team if we work our system according to our 4x4 model. Up to $18,000 in a 5-month period if we work this system correctly. As we heard in the opening video with Les Brown, if it requires work, many people might not want to do it. But I will tell you, there's not a successful person on the face of this earth who has not worked to achieve that success. I'm going to ask my upline and business partner, Doug, to continue telling us how exciting the opportunities are with our company today through the multi-level marketing platform we call Uno Premier. Doug?
You might have turned yours down. Thank you, Sir Jeffrey. Okay. I'm going to also elaborate on the compensation plan, you guys, and I'll be very brief because I know that we have a special guest. Okay, the compensation plan, I will briefly go over maybe 5 points. Direct selling, referral bonuses, matching bonuses, direct matching, and uni level. I'll save the rest for whoever brought you into the business to go over multi-level global profit sharing, the reward plus, and the inheritance policy, okay? Let's start off. Before we get into a direct referral, you first need to know how to purchase the package, okay? On the Platinum Plus, over on the right-hand side, lower right, you will see that it takes $380. That's all you need to start this business. $380 US dollars, okay? Of course, it's different in every country, locale, and wherever you're at. The Premier Plus costs $1,140 US dollars. The Elite Plus costs $2,280. And of course, the greatest package that you can ever get is the Global Plus package for $4,560. Once you have purchased your package, it comes with products, your sales kit magazine, lifestyle rewards, travel rewards, and some car incentives, okay? Now, after you purchase your package, okay, what will you receive? Well, for your Platinum Plus, over on the left-hand side, where it says direct referral, you'll receive a cash bonus of $20. That's how you start the business. You pay your $380, you receive 20. For Premier Plus, you pay your $1140, you receive $60. Okay. For the Elite, you'll receive $120. And for your Global Plus package that you purchased, you'll receive $240 when you bring somebody in. Okay. Now, for this, they say you earn cash for every friend or family member you sponsor. That's your sponsorship. There you go. All right, let's move on. Your matching bonus would be the second way or third way, whichever you want to say. On this one, you earn a matching bonus each time you pair. That's why you see a left side and a right side. Okay. Say, for instance, you brought in a platinum on your left and a platinum on your right. It's the very first one in light blue. Instead of receiving the $20, you'll receive $40. Okay. Now, of course, this only applies after your first 10 matches have been achieved. Where it says that progressive income for first 10 matches, that just means that you need to bring in 10 pair in order before you start qualifying on this matching bonus on your 11th match. Now, the 11th match and onward, you're going to earn this kind of money right here. For your Premier, you'll earn 120 as opposed to 60. And for your Elite, you'll earn 240 or $240 as opposed to the 120. And for your Global, $480. Okay, once again, after your 10 matches, for bringing in a Global on your left and a Global on your right, that's $480 US dollars. Okay, please proceed, Ms. Bromley. Another way of earning, direct matching bonus. Okay, well, we saw the direct matching just previously. Now this is the bonus that you're going to receive. On your left-hand side, if you were to bring in a Global, actually, let's go back to the right-hand side for the direct royalty, okay? For a direct royalty bonus, you'll receive 10% off of everything that you earn, or everybody you bring in, or everybody you sponsor. You call it whatever you want. For the Premier, you'll receive 15%, okay? Now going back to the left, for your left team and your right team, you, of course, need to be a Global. And for every Global you bring in on your left and every Global that you bring in on your right, you'll receive 20%, not the 10% and the 15% for the other two, the Premier and the Platinum, but 20% for each Global on your left and your right. If they brought in a left and a right Global for each person or each pair, okay, directly up under them, you'll receive an extra 5%. So on this grid, it's just saying that as a Global, you'll earn 20% on your first level, and on your second level, an additional 5% for each Global that you're bringing in for their one. Okay, so you can earn up to 25% on a direct matching bonus for bringing in Global on your first level and Globals on your second level. How good is that? Okay, Ms. Brown. Thank you. On this one, lifestyle rewards. I told you that we're going to talk about that. You at the top on your left-hand side, if you brought in 5 matches, okay, you earn a point. What's a point? Well, we'll talk about that. If you bring in an additional or 5 more, which is 10 matches, you'll earn another point. 15 matches, an additional point, and 20 matches, an additional point. You see that they go in increments of 5. Okay, so for every 5th pair, you'll earn a point. Now, what do they convert to? Cars, travel, lifestyle things or rewards like gadgets, phones, laptops, handbags, shoes. The list goes on, okay? When they say lifestyle rewards, they want to reward you and show you a different type of lifestyle that you can achieve in order to fulfill your dreams, okay? Ms. Brahman, after lifestyle rewards, what do we have? The new uni-level compensation. For this, we just call it NWOGU in our, wherever we want to call it. The NWOGU is what you receive as an additional reward, okay, or compensation for giving back. When I say giving back, well, in this one, you have to pay into to get back your reward. The pay-in is 62.5 or 62.50 purchases in the program. You pay into the program to get back from the program. Well, what do you get back? Well, going over to the left-hand side, it starts with you get 5% for just being a distributor. That means for just doing your own purchases, they're going to give you 5% back. For each level that you bring in, or the first level, you get 3% off of everything they do. And on your second level, 4%. It goes all the way down to 18%. As a distributor, you can earn up to 18% additional income, or rebates is what we call it, okay, on this program. Also, if you were to go to the next right, the managing director, you can earn up to 20%. And going further over all the way, as a diamond executive toward the end, you can earn up to 29%. Now, some might say, well, is that the highest you can go? No. We actually have another couple of colors. You can go up to 45%, and some can earn up to 50 in this new uni-level compensation. And the only thing you have to do is pay into the program your 62.5. Okay, that's what they require in order for you to earn on this type of level. Okay, Ms. Brown, please proceed. I'm going to actually turn this segment over to Ms. Bennett. Jacqueline, take it away.
Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. I thank you, Jeff. I thank you, Bronwyn, and I thank you, Doug. We're going to sum this up. How easy is it? All you need to do is sign up.
Can you hear that?
Become a partner. Can you hear me?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
The first step is sign up. And we have 4 different packages that you can choose from. Our starter packet is $380. And as was said previously, each one of these packages come with product. Our second package is enough products for you to share and consume.
Okay.
Our third package is enough for you to share, consume, and embark on a great business adventure. Our fourth packet is a packet for investors who's looking for an investment and an investment in the long run. Now, how about that? And we have a great deal going on. Sign up platinum, you can be upgraded to global with 5 signups. I think that is powerful. Next slide, please. Step 2, come to business briefings. Learn about the products, learn about the business so you can have a successful business. Step 3, and this is one that I love. Use the products. tell people about the product because these are great products, and that's just my own opinion. Step 4 is to get 4, meaning get 4 individuals that is interested in building a business, a powerful business, and then just start it all over. 1, sign up. 2, come to partners briefings. 3, consume and share the products. And 4, get 4 individuals like yourself that wants to embark on a great business. I'll hand it right back to you, Bronwyn, and I thank everyone.
Thank you for that, Ms. Jacqueline. I do want to announce, though, at our last night, our Grand Upline Warren Trinidad and Diane actually acknowledged Jacqueline Bennett's, because we were kind of like, okay, are we really doing the right thing, after all these years? But they assured us that the testimonies are powerful. Then lots and lots of people actually signed up in the Philippines and other countries because of Jacqueline Bennett's personal testimony. So I want to congratulate you, Jacqueline, for hanging tight, going on 5 years. We've seen you in your worst and we've seen you at your best. The fact that you show up is a success in itself. So I want to thank you for that. So ladies and gentlemen, there is no doubt that you are with the right company. We have the right products. We also have the right support system. Just looking at these beautiful faces here, all 1,300 of us, and also the different ways to earn, as my business partner has actually outlined. Now, when you think about this, just think about it. Whoever you are, whether you are a student or you are somebody trying to pay off those huge loans, UNO may be the answer. Let's find out. If you're an overseas foreign worker, so you are stuck in the country that you are in and want your very best, I want to make sure that you want to go home to your family, wherever home is, to care for your loved ones, to care for to ease the pain. UNO may be the answer. So if you are like me, I am retired but not expired. You can achieve time and freedom with UNO at any age. As you know, regardless of who you are, whether you are one of our top earners, our security guards, we have a messenger, we have some who's a housewife, we have an OFW top earners. They are determined. Now, am I saying that you can have this overnight? Absolutely not. This is something that you need to put in, and I know our guest sharer will tell you more how it takes time to get to where you want to be. So I want you right now to think about your wants and desires. What do you really want? If you are like some people who just tired of the hustle and bustle and you want to build a house overlooking a panoramic view of some beautiful landscape, UNO may be able to do that for you. If you are somebody who wants fast cars because you just want to party, like one of our folks, you can have it. We've seen it happen. We've seen it happen, in the times that we've been here. Now, what about somebody who simply just want to help people? I know I hear comments like truancy is dead. Well, you know what? Here in the United States, I've seen it happen. I'm surrounded by people who have the best interests at heart for the community and offering whatever they have, whether it's time or money to help people lift themselves up to prosperity. UNO may be the answer. For me, my personal thing, I just want a house by the beach or near water. It just makes me feel so good. I felt like I'm entitled. I'm 62. I'm going to be 62 this year. And if I want to build a house, thanks to UNO, in an island, I am going to do that. And that's going to happen. Or simply, if you are the adventurous type, if you want to not just, sit in one corner of your house, but you want to explore the world, enjoy the cultures, eat the different kinds of food, talk to strangers, all those wonderful people out there that is just waiting to put more color in your life, UNO can make that happen. The fact is, you have everything you need right now. It is an online business. You got a phone? How many of you have a phone? We all are dependent on it. We sleep with our phones. We check on the phones. The minute we wake up, we do that. You have it already, correct? You have a strong internet connection. If you don't have it, you're gonna have to get it, because that's how you stay ahead. I know in some countries, this is a challenge, but that doesn't stop them in making it. And you're gonna hear more about that from our sharer. Now, do you have an online store? Absolutely, most of us do. And we cater even in other countries. How cool is that? So ladies and gentlemen, if you are still in the fence, if Uno is an opportunity for you, how about thinking about your health or the people around you? We know for a fact, and that's being preached every single day, that we are meant to heal. Just as long as you're taking the right kind of food and also the supplements. Supplementing is key to make sure that you're educated about rebuilding those cells and living a healthy lifestyle. The fact that you are what you eat, and this is the preaching 3 times a week that our experts bring to you. Our body is meant to heal. God's pharmacy is there in the guise of Uno Health Supplements. And you have just been invited to this wonderful opportunity to have access to these wonderful products and also build wealth. Make sure that you sign up, that when you sign up, avail of our promotion. The people that invited you right now can delve deeper into what it is that you need to do to get started. It is profitable consumerism here in the United States. We are nonstop in making our presence known. We do our very best. We just finished the event last weekend that's participated by 32,000 people from all walks of life, with Jeffrey Brewster spearheaded an event. We're about to do something here at the, so if this is something that you want to do, make sure that you create an event and act on it. What's important right now that you have to understand is, if you're a first-time person, that Uno is pioneering. This is the stage, ladies and gentlemen. We have 4 corners. We are in Africa. We are in Asia. We are in the US. We are in the Middle East. So this is it. So if you're thinking that, okay, I'm going to hold off talking to the next person about Uno, you might lose, because if you snooze, you lose. So build the foundation right now. Everybody in this Zoom is eager to build. Why don't you seize the moment? Make that happen. Get started today, okay? So now I am gonna ask Miss Kelly to introduce our wonderful host. And if you have any questions to her while she's presenting, please go ahead and put it in the chat. I want you to also give you a heads up. I know sometimes our Zoom lasts for hours. And so you are not obliged to stay on, but if you have questions and if you want to maximize on our time with our special guest, and I'm sure she doesn't mind because she's got that heart, we can continue on as we build on some questions. Ms. Kelly, please introduce our honored guest.
All right, yes, I'm really excited to introduce our honored guest, because it's actually my first time to hear her. So about her, she's a property owner, a Sapphire executive, global top earner, supervisor level, also a consultant awardee, a car achiever, top Unilevel global. So let's all welcome the pride of Nigeria, Miss NKECHI THERESA NWOGU. Welcome, NKECHI. We can't hear you.
Also pin her, Ms. Kelly. Thank you so much.
Can you hear me very well? Can you hear me very well? Can you hear me now?
Yes. We can.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Brown. Thank you, Ms. Kelly. Thank you very much for the opportunity. I appreciate the meeting and everything. Thank you very much. I'm Emirate executive, not Sapphire executive. Can you really hear me? Can you hear me very well? Can you hear me very well?
Yes, we can.
I'm
you know,
eminent executive, like UNO ranks start from consultant, Sapphire, Ruby, Emerald, and Diamond. And I'm eminent executive, not Sapphire executive. I've already passed that stage. So thank you. I can say that my name is NKECHI, THERESA, one of the earners of UNO in Africa. Actually, I was #1 before in Africa, but now I'm #2 because my downline is now higher than me. He's now #1. I would say that UNO is a place to be. Right now in Africa, we have produced many millionaires. We have a lot of millionaires under UNO, a lot of millionaires. You can't count it. We have a whole lot of millionaires in UNO in Africa and Nigeria. And we are in many countries, not only we started in Nigeria, UNO started in Nigeria in 2015. Then later we opened in Cameroon, from Cameroon to Gabon, Ghana, Togo, there are other countries like that. They are all in UNO. We have a lot of millionaires in UNO. We have a lot of car achievers in UNO. I personally myself are qualified for UNO car incentive for 8 times. 8 times car incentive qualifier in UNO. Then I've traveled 3-4 times UNO travel incentive. I've qualified more than 3-4 times UNO car incentive. I know I've gotten my properties. Where I'm living right now, the place I'm doing the presentation is my house I built with UNO money. A story building I built with UNO money. Likewise, some of my downlines, they've achieved a lot from UNO. UNO is a place to be. There are things I want to share. Like if you really join UNO, there are things that will be at the back of your mind. Number one, that either you join as a distributor of UNO, you join to make money, to make your living and everything. Then you can start building your network through either your uni level or through binary. Binary means recruitment, uni level by direct sales. If you decide to choose the two, you are going to make a lot of money. Then you decide to choose one. Either maybe you focus more on binary or on uni level. You're still going to make a lot of money. Right now in Nigeria, we have many thousands of them that they are mainly on uni level, online. We are combining the both online and offline sellings, and you make your money and you hit your rank. Then one good thing about UNO is that we have a wonderful products. We have a wonderful product. We have a lot of categories of supplements in UNO. So we have a lot of them that take care of diseases we are seeing, the present one we are seeing every day, the recent one we are seeing in Nigeria. So we have a lot of products in UNO and a very good one that are taking care of all those diseases. That's why you see people keep on coming for it. So there's something I want to share in. For you to make it in UNO is about your mindset. Your mindset has a lot to do. Not just to join because Madam NKECHI has joined UNO, I want to join UNO. It's not like that. Or Mrs. Kelly is in UNO. No. It's about your mindset. What do you want to achieve? When you have a very big mindset, I've joined UNO, and this UNO, I'm going to have my building all over the world. I'm going to have that all over the world. You work towards it. But if you join UNO, I want to join UNO like that, like every other person, they are joining, let me join, let me see what they're doing there. You may not really make it. But when you have your mindset that I'm going to achieve something, I'm going to liberate my family, they will hear my name all over. I bet you will go very far. Then when you just have a very good mindset of making your money, hitting it to the end, then the major thing is number one, for you to focus. It's not when you have your mindset, you set your target of what you want to do, you have to be focused on what you want to do. Don't get distracted. You'll be focused, you'll be persistent in what you are doing. Even when you try, you fail, you continue pushing it. You don't have to fail, or you don't have to just stop because others they've stopped. No, because you have a target and you have a very good big mindset, you continue pushing your business. To be focused is important, to be persistent, consistent, not to change, not to turn around. You continue pushing your business. It's your business, not our business. It's your personal business you have to. Then you make sure you communicate every day, every minute with people that you're working with, your downline,
we lost NKECHI, but let's wait for her.
Thanks, Ms. Kelly. I know the internet is a challenge over there. And that's why, but they still do it to excel. We're waiting for her. Please, I encourage everyone to put in your questions. I see Jeffrey Brewster is asking, what are your marriage challenges? So if you have any questions, just put it in. What I'm curious about is, I've read about the cappuccino coffee stands in all of the malls in Africa. I want to know how that works. And what are really the products? I mean, I've seen them deliver in crates of just simply cappuccino. Just like in Bahrain, they're still going strong after all these years. And they have they're down to only one product now, which is Ultima C. But they're still making it. That's how powerful our products are. So let me see if I can also text her. So Doug's cousin, Doug's niece just married somebody from Nigeria last month. And so Doug and I have been watching Nigerian movies. They really have a lifestyle there. I love it.
Our son DJ also is a Nigerian prospect that we're going to be talking to after this.
Yep.
They can't hear me.
And then we have, you know, the most of the Nigerians. We have a huge population in Dallas, Texas, in New York. I know Ms. Jenilyn is here. So this is a great partnership that we want to form. The only thing is that we need to remind them to open up an Uno Premier Plus account first, and then they can add on the Uno lifestyle. Right, Miss Julie, Mom Julie? Once you have, you can actually add on one lifestyle to your account, regardless of what account you have, whether it's US or UAE, correct? Can you just double check? I know you guys are working it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
One lifestyle. Yeah, when you one lifestyle, you can, what's your question, ma'am?
Okay, I'm sorry. So what I'm encouraging our team now is we have a market. We have a global market for one lifestyle, although
Yes.
it's not here in the United States yet. But we can actually tack on one lifestyle to our accounts.
Yes.
So if we have prospects in Nigeria or in UAE, we can work it that they buy the one lifestyle account. And I believe it is 1,800 pesos.
Yes, 1,800 pesos. So
It's $38
yes,
in the US.
yes, ma'am. Here on only 130 dirhams. So it's easy to market it.
It's affordable. It's easy to
Affordable.
market.
And
that-
this is, yeah, and this is the right time for us to keep inviting, bringing people, members of One Lifestyle, so that for future, maybe they have money, they understand the business, then they can upgrade to Uno account.
Yeah, and you know, one thing though with the e-com that we're active about, and so we're gonna do the sharing part, is the fact that the PayPal actually works. So I tested ordering from my local store. I used my credit card through PayPal. I ordered some brochures, and then I just asked them to be picked up from West Insula. So when I place an order, our local products, then they can include that in the shipment. And mainly I did that just to make sure that it will accept the payments, because there was a problem before. Yes, so if you have loved ones in the Philippines and you want to buy products for them to be delivered at their doorstep, you can go to your store, your Uno Shop store, order you order that, and then you, of course, it has to be SRP, but you get the distributor price. So whatever you paid, some money will come back to you, like 30% of your money will come back to you as an income. So it worked. I got a confirmation in the email, and it went through beautifully. So I said, I got really excited, because the market is like people that are already here who wants their people to have products, shipped in the Philippines, and then we can go ahead and pay for it, instead of sending them the money and then they use it for something else.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, true.
All right, I think we got back NKECHI. Hello.
This is the problem in Nigeria, their internet, their signal. Very slow.
There you go. Welcome back, NKECHI. Can you go ahead and Miss Kelly, can we pin her? I love Miss Julie, but she can go away from the screen right now. Hello. NKECHI, you're back.
I don't know, the network is affecting.
Welcome back. Thank you so much.
Yes,
guys, go ahead and pin her on the screen.
She is so.
Can you hear me?
Okay, good. Thank you.
The signal
Hello?
still cutting off. We can't hear.
The signal is very poor. Hello?
We can
Yes.
hear. We can see you.
I was wondering if you can just turn off your video and just keep talking, just to maximize on our time together because of the connection. But we really want to hear from you. So go ahead and keep talking.
There's no, it's like the network is very poor here. Can you guys hear me very well?
Yes,
Hello?
we can hear you.
Okay. I was saying something, I was making a point. We are doing very well in Uno, in Nigeria. Then I made mention of some points about being focused. The major key is for you to be focused on what you're doing. Then for you to be persistent in what, no matter the challenge, you persist and continue doing it. Then for you to have a target. If you are joining Uno today, Uno like every other person, without having target for yourself, without setting a goal, what you want to achieve from Uno, you may end up not achieving anything. But when you have your targets, I remember when I joined Uno, I didn't have anything when I joined Uno. And I had a very big mindset that I'm going to make a name from Uno, that I'm going to make a lot of achievements, which today I'm very grateful to God because I have achieved a lot. I can't even count my achievements. I can't count how many number of cars I have right now. If I go outside my compound, you see the cars. They are all from Uno. So when you have your targets, you work towards getting your targets, you work with your team, you work closely with your team, closely with all your leaders. You always have a regular meeting with all your leaders, you have a regular contact with all your leaders. You encourage them. by having regular seminar, both offline and online seminar, you encourage them. There was a time I was traveling to different African countries. Before COVID-19, I was traveling to Gabon for my seminar, for events. I was organizing events in different African countries. I organized events, several events in Cameroon, in Gabon, Togo, Cotonou. I organized events, Burkina Faso. I was just going close to my leaders to organize events. I trained most of my leaders by myself. I trained them and they're all doing very well. So if you really want to make it in UNO, you really want to make it in UNO, you start building a team, work closely with all your team members and all your team leaders and encourage them. Show them what you're doing. As they are growing, you'll be growing. That is what I did before I get to where I am today. At least today, when you talk about networkers in Nigeria, there's no company, once company enters today in Nigeria, they will call me, Madam NKECHI, please, what do you want? I say, I'm not interested. Any company that entered, they will say, if you can get that lady, you've gotten it all. I say, I'm not interested. I'm still focusing on my UNO. That's why I said that to be focused in network is multi-level marketing is very, very good. Once your focus and you have your targets, there's no way, whatever you want to achieve, you'll achieve everything you want to achieve. You get to the end, you'll achieve whatever you want to achieve. That is how I achieve all the things I have achieved in UNO. Globally today in UNO, I'm well known in UNO globally. I can't count how many times profit share. I can't count how many number of profit shares I've gotten from UNO. Both my downlines, a lot of us in Nigeria, we've gotten a lot of profit shares, a lot. I can't count my own. Unless when I open my back office, I'll tell you how many, but just like that.
NKECHI,
So what am I trying to say? I'm with you.
I wanted to,
Go ahead.
before you continue.
Ask me.
Ola
Ask
just walked in, but I just want that, just before you continue, can you please tell them when you started with UNO, how long ago? So they'll have an idea how long you've been with UNO.
Okay, I joined in 2015. UNO came to Nigeria. UNO came to Nigeria 2015. And I joined UNO 2015. Late 2015. Late 2015, around August 2015, I joined UNO. Then I was working when I joined UNO. So I joined UNO 2015. I was working, I was combining with my work. Then 2016, I resigned from my job and now focus only on UNO. See that. Are you with me?
Yes, thank you so much. And we are with Red Lions International, so we have the same grant upline. And I want you to know that I attended meetings with you in 2016 when you started. And I was so amazed with your progress moving forward. So I thank you, and I'm so honored to have you. I'll let you go ahead and share. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hello, thank you very much. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, and one of the people had started putting in some questions. A lot of them are really impressed with what you shared so far. And there's a question here asking, what were your challenges when you got started and how you overcame it? And the second question is, what is the products that are really a hit in Nigeria? And if you have any personal testimonials about the products yourself.
One of my challenges when I joined UNO, I will say that the person that introduced me to UNO is an engineer Nelson. They called him, then he was asking on Oscar. He was one in charge of Saudi Arabia. I joined UNO. He was my upline. He was the one trying to train me in UNO. Within 3 months, I joined UNO. He left UNO. So he was like telling me to leave UNO. He got another company in Philippines. He said I should leave UNO. So I had a lot of challenges. It was really very difficult for me then. When I just joined UNO, I would say is my first networking company I joined. I started my networking experience and training from UNO. So as soon as I joined, the guy left UNO to another company. They registered me in that company. It was like calling me every day. I've registered you in this company. Come out from that place and join. I said, no way. So I was like, it was so difficult for me to learn again because my upline just left UNO. But within 6 months, UNO management now directed me to PJ. Mr. PJ Primelo is now started training. That was one of my challenges when I joined UNO. One of my challenges when I joined UNO was to recruit them was so difficult. To get people there was so difficult. My first event, I didn't get anybody. My second event, I didn't get anybody. My third event, I didn't get anybody. But I didn't stop. My first event, I didn't get anybody. First, second, third, I didn't get anybody. It was the fourth one, and I started getting people. So I thank God I didn't back off because of my first and second and third events. I didn't back off, I continue. That was my challenge. Then coming to the products, our best product now in Nigeria is Ultimate C. It's the one that people used to do their ranking, and the rest selling is Ultimate C. Is our highest selling product in Nigeria, followed by Cappuccino. Then with Ultimate C now, I overheard when Mrs. Brown was talking about allergies. If you take Ultimate C, if you have anything like allergies, you use Ultimate C to clear it off. By the time you finish 1 or 2 packs, it will clear off. So that's our highest selling products now in Nigeria. Then followed by Cappuccino. Cappuccino moves a lot. Has a lot to do. You know, Africans, we always take all this strong food. So it helps a lot for indigestion. Then another of our product that moves a lot, Choco that has a lot to do with memory, brain, people that's both old, young, that have memory loss, When you use Choco H, you revive back their memory. When you use Choco H, revive back their memory. Then 81 coffee still moves a lot in Nigeria. Then the other product that moves, like with organic, is very, very okay too. Then our kojic soap is something else. You know that we have a very hot weather, and our water is not sometimes all these ashes in the stream because it is both antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, and antiseptic. Pure organic. They are all pure organic. I mean, kojic soap. That's why it moves a lot in Nigerian markets. Thank you very much. Hello? Did you hear what I said?
Yes, we heard you. Thank you so much. It was beautiful. Please continue sharing. I'm gonna look in the chat. Help me guys look in the chat if there are any questions that I missed. Ms. NKECHI, you know, one of the things that I see on Facebook, especially when you had someone that was a great leader, I cannot mention his name. He said, you know, as part of network companies, especially in Nigeria, everybody's focused on network marketing is very competitive. And yeah, people do come to you once they move to another company, try to bring you to the new company that they are. And that happened to me many times after people from UNO moved to another company. But I was really, I wanted to stay with UNO, and I'm glad I did. And I am gonna stay. So one of the things that I wanted to emphasize in the group is that, yeah, you're gonna lose some, that's part of networking, correct? And then just be consistent, correct? Just be true, get your mindset, do UNO activities, stay plugged in, encourage your downlines, because their success is our success ultimately. So if you have anything to add to that, please do. We appreciate your sharing. I'm going to go through this chat to make sure that I did not miss any questions. And if you guys have any other questions, please feel free and type in the chat, and I can read it to Ms. NKECHI, okay? Ms. NKECHI, go ahead. And so were you were in the Philippines, right? So tell us how it was. I know you got invited in the Philippines and you experienced the Philippine hospitality. Let us know how you felt when you took your team there.
Okay, when we went to Philippines, I went with my 10 of my downlines to Philippines. It was unforgettable. It's not an experience that one can easily forget, because that we really, in fact, we are treated like queens and kings when we went to Philippines, because we did not even stay in Manila. They lodged us in one of the best hotels in Philippines. Then we stayed 7 days or 8 days in Philippines. We stayed only 3 days in Manila, and we went to Boracay City. one of the Brokai City. We went to the we stayed 3 days in Brokai City. We went to the one of the best island, one of the best this thing in the world. Please, someone should help me out. In Brokai City, we went to Brokai City, one of the best this thing in the world. I'm really lost. Then we stayed 3 days there in Brokai City and came back again in Manila, and it took us to so many places in Manila. Took us to so many places, important places. There's this one of the biggest hotel, in fact, the biggest hotel in Manila. It took us there, I've forgotten the name, one of the tallest building and one of the biggest hotel in Manila. I went there with my team. We stayed there. We stayed about 7 days. First, that is a experience that we cannot forget easily. It's really awesome. Our 7 days in Philippines was really something else.
Thanks for sharing that. It is important.
Not only Philippines. You know, we've been to Dubai twice. Not only Philippines. Yes, we've been to Dubai. That it took us to all places, all the important places in Dubai. Even the tallest building in Dubai, the Kai whatever. We went to they took us there. We climbed to 240 story building. After that place, we went to the dancing water. It took us to many places. We stayed 7 days there too in Dubai. Uno management took us there. We even there when the management of Uno came and met us together. We were all there together, had our training before we came back to Nigeria. I still went with my team. We were about 10 or 4 days.
Thanks for sharing that. You know, the fact that when you were sharing that you did take Uno to the road, you did your events, you did other African countries like Gabon.
Yes.
Obviously, but then you did go to Cameroon, to Ghana. And so this is something that is so unique about UNO, the fact that you are not stuck in one country, the global reach, and that's what's making us really, really excited. So we're about ready to take UNO on the road here in the United States. As you know, UNO, the United States is like 50 countries with 50 different
that's great.
And as we move on, we're gonna make sure that we connect with our top leaders to make sure that if you have people within those designated areas that we're visiting, I'm actually planning it for the beginning of next year. I'm in the planning stages because I want to make sure that when I do take UNO out, that I will have people to receive us and will benefit from our live blood analysis. That, as you know, that has been. Now, tell us about live blood analysis, NKECHI. I know that's something that was introduced from the very early stages. We would love to hear.
Yes, we have it in Nigeria. We have, yes, we have it in Nigeria in all our branches. We have it in Lagos, we have it in Onitsha. And blood analysis is like, it's not something that you just start using like that. You have to undergo training on it. Then when you use it, the thing will run through all your system, everything, bring out everything. You will see all part of your system. And then if there's anything wrong in your system, it will detect it. You will see it, it's like a scream. Even if your cholesterol is very high, it will detect it. If your blood is very bad, it will detect it. With the blood analysis, it's going to show you everything on the screen. And then after it, you still have to use our products, UNO product. That's where we are using it in Nigeria. We still have to use UNO product to correct it. Then when you go after correcting, when you go back again, you find out that it has already, with the UNO products, all those things, this is that the blood analysis detected for you, it will clear it off. With the UNO products, because that's what we are using in Nigeria, after using blood analysis for everybody, whatever the machine detects, we use UNO products. After taking UNO product, maybe for 1 month, the person will come back again to the office for us to still run the same text. And you discover that at the end of the day, the team, the products, UNO product will clear off all those diseases detected by the blood analysis. That's why we are using it in Nigeria. And we have people that we are trained. People train for it. It's not just something that everybody will get and know. We have people that we are trained.
Yeah, you got to train for that. So I have another question, NKECHI. Question from Kelly Tablan from the Philippines. What can you suggest if you want to build a team in Nigeria from the Philippines or any part of the world? The US is also interested in that. How can we do that? How can we start that collaboration?
No, if you want to build a team globally, there's one thing about network or no, you know number one, because they're out there, people must suggest. Especially in Nigeria, people don't want to hear about network again. Now they are flooding Nigeria market with Malaysia, China, they flooded Nigeria market with their companies everywhere. So people don't even want to hear about network marketing again. So you learn, number one thing you bear they have at the back of your mind is that as you're going out now to prosper, people will reject you. It's not because one person rejected you, or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or even 20, you stop there. No, we have millions and thousands of people out there that want to get themselves involved in your business. I want to hear from you that have not even heard about Uno. So once you want to build, you keep on talking to people every day. Every day when you wake up from there, you say, I'm going to speak with 3 or 4 or even 10 people today on a very serious matter. Not like, let me talk to them. No, tell them what you're doing. You tell them how you are going to the level you are. And then, like my person now, they've all known that I have achieved a lot. There's a way I persuade people in if it's offline, I would ask them, because right now I know I've gotten a lot. Even cars, I've gotten a lot of cars in different type of cars in Uno. So there are some people that I don't, when they call me, I use my phone, when they contact with the phone. Then there are some people that I decide I'll go there one-on-one to contact them, to tell them about Uno, go with our products. They will see sample of our products, then tell them how it works, how benefits of Uno, and how to make their money to become a millionaire from Uno. So I do most times offline, sometimes online, sometimes through phone contacts, sometimes organize meeting. I call them for a meeting, the organized meeting, I go there, I maybe in their own groups, not one-on-one. Sometimes I go one-on-one. If there's time for me, if there's need for me to go one-on-one, meet person personally, one person, I do go for me to get my thing. Then I said it before, I work closely with my downlines. I do follow them for seminar. Whenever they call me, madam, please, can you please help me to come and talk with the person? I do go. I do go. I do follow them always to go for their seminars, to go and talk to people that they want me to talk to. I have a meeting with some of their leaders, some of the people like that. So that's the way that's what I've been doing to build my team. Even right now, I told you that I have a large team in Gabon. Gabon is a different country in Nigeria. And I have a large team again in Cameroon. They are different countries. I communicate with them every blessed day. I communicate with them every blessed day to know their challenges, number one, to know the product that they want. If they have any product, if we don't have any product, don't have products in Gabon, we have it in Nigeria, I'll tell them to send their money. I'll do everything. I fly it down to them. They'll be the one that'll pay the fare, not me. They'll bring it. I fly everything down to me. That one, I do that one. To make sure they keep their team is alive. They keep on doing their business in their various countries. So I have that close relationship with them. I have that close contact with them. Is daily contact, not tomorrow. No. Daily contact with those my downlines. Then the communication flows always, because if you last communication for 2-3 days with your leaders, with your downlines, you may end up losing them to other companies. So that's why I have that close contact. The communication flows always, every minute, every hour. We have our regular meetings. I have my regular meetings with those my leaders, talk to them how to manage their downlines. Are you there with me?
Yes, thank you so much. That is so true. If you're a leader, you have to work the business 24/7. But we're gonna find out that you develop your passion for helping people because it grows on you, right, NKECHI? It grows on you because for me, just as I'm about ready to quit, someone comes along the way and takes me to another year of Uno. So I'm still here 5 years, making it happen, not just for my downlines, but for everybody. So this is a people business. This is about relationship, getting to know your downlines, finding out what their greatest needs are, what their challenges are, trying to work around to make sure that you absolutely provide the best service, because that's something that they can talk about as they bring in other people. So I hope that answers your question.
Yes.
And also, NKECHI, I just want to let you know that your camera keeps shifting, and we're now looking at your curtain and your ceiling. But I'm sure. So there's a comment here too that I heard that before. Your dialogues were easy to look for another company if you miss looking after them. Absolutely, Romeo. The fact that you got to be on the pulse, you got to be plugged in, you got to be willing to accept all the pains and notification, because it's short term. After a while, the efforts that you put in, it's not going to be an effort anymore. One thing that one of my mentors had expressed to me and told me over years is that once your passion and your skill collide, you never feel like working again. So this is something that we would want to do, not only for this set of leaders, but for more leaders to come. And hopefully our children and our children's children will embrace this lifestyle.
Yes.
Is it me, or I don't see you too on camera? So you don't see me on camera? I see myself on camera. There you go. I can see you. All right. So Miss Kelly, I see myself. All right. So it's 12:04. Are there any other questions at this point? This has been very, very valuable. I'm glad that a majority of US folks are here.
I think it's also
Okay.
black.
It's black.
They also see
Yes,
you as
it's
black.
black.
You can try to turn off your cam and then turn it on.
Okay.
Yes,
I'm gonna do that. Do you see me now?
Still none. Do you see her, Miss Julie?
Oh,
She also doesn't see you.
I see you.
Doug says he sees me.
You're at the end.
Right. All right. So that's okay. No need, as long as Ms. NKECHI can be seen by everyone. If there are no other questions, I would like to conclude this meeting, and I would love to invite you again, and also Bishop. Hopefully Bishop will undo. I know there's only a few of us, but the potential for this really exploding with the US and UAE and the Philippines partnership, as we move with Premier Plus, would be really a great opportunity for all of us. Don't you agree? If you guys agree, type in the chat so we are on the same page. We are represented here by New York, New Jersey, Philippines. We got Missouri here. Claire de la Serna just actually joined in just now. Tell us, Claire, where are you tuning in from?
General Santos City.
General Santos City, where Pacquiao is.
Yeah.
Welcome. Welcome. So is this your first time, Claire?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
First time CRS 65 challenge.
Okay. So we are about ready to conclude because we started at 10 p.m. in the Philippines, and it is already late in the Philippines. So I welcome you to come back next time. We would like to bump up these participants. I feel sometimes, I feel really bad because I joined other Zooms with an UNO, and the number doesn't go below 100. It's 100, 300 to thousands. And so we are doing this. This is an all English platform that we want to continue. I see another person, Victory Unbeatable, that I've not seen before. Thank you for joining us. Victory Unbeatable, where are you tuning in from?
What?
So I got Victory Unbeatable.
That's Wilma. Where are you?
Hi, Wilma. Hi. I'm sorry, I didn't recognize you.
Yeah, Chicago.
So Wilma is from Illinois,
Yes.
Skokie, near Chicago.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Welcome. So please keep on inviting people in this platform. We try to bring in a share that can impart some knowledge and wisdom, and then of course backed up by all of our dedicated leaders from UAE, from the Philippines, and hopefully we'll have Hong Kong back here, and all my US business partners in Cincinnati for always participating and not getting tired of.
Okay, sorry, I lost connection. Let's have our picture. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
All righty, so let's Ms. Kelly, thank you so much for this, and thank you UNO staff. Nathan is the e-commerce who's been very, very dedicated in providing this. So this is an UNO sponsored event. This is our only official global business preview that happens in English once a week on Wednesdays. So please tell others. Let's make everybody prosper. Thank you and goodbye. Hope to see you next week, Wednesday, same time, same station. Love you all and God bless.
Everybody, love
Thank
you.
Bye, Kelly. Bye, everyone.
God bless.
Bye-bye.
Bye.